Hi, I'm James Armstrong.
And I'm Eugene Ebner.
We're your show hosts for International Artists Debut Radio and Television, featuring the best in today's new and established artists from around the world.
So join us for our new upcoming exciting shows, featuring the biggest and brightest celebrities, humanitarians, and business leaders that are making a positive difference.
International Artists Debut Radio and Television.
Positively changing the world, one artist at a time. James, I am so grateful to be here at Jazz at Jack's in downtown Denver.
I am too. I'm really excited because this is the hottest venue for jazz anywhere in the world, especially in downtown Denver.
And what's so exciting is that we have Denver's own star talent here today. Beth Abbadis, Cheryl Renee, Denise Gentilini, who's an Emmy Award-winning producer-composer. They're outstanding, their music is touching, they're making a difference. It's called We Are Voices. So stay tuned, we're going to be talking to them, and they're going to be performing 3 song selections.
This is a hot CD that they've come out with, a project, and you can't miss this, so stay with us. Welcome to International Artist News, where we showcase new and established artists, celebrities, humanitarians, and business leaders from around the world that are making a positive difference. We are really excited today to have with us the internationally renowned Ms. Cheryl Renee. Cheryl, how are you today?
I'm blessed. Thanks for that. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, happy to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here for more than one reason, not only because you're part of We Are Voices, making a difference with Denise and Beth and Hazel, but also the fact that you are very well known here in Denver. We love Denver, the show's in Denver, and we're at Jazz at Jack's, and we know that you're a regular here, and you have quite a following. Tell us more about that.
I do a show here called Cheryl Renee Salute to the Legends, in which I take the legends that I have always sung and, worshipped, and I sing all of their greatest hits and tell their life story in between. It's a 2-hour show, and it's been really popular. We've been really lucky here in this space.
I don't think a lot of people know this about you, Cheryl, but you're not only a great person, but you're a great humanitarian as well as a great performer. Tell us about some of the causes that you're passionate about that touch your heart.
Thank you. I am very passionate about children's safety, and about 14 years ago, I created a character called Lovey Secure and started this crusade in which I do children's shows, costume characters, music, and really reach kids the way that they learn with music and repetition and teaching them all types of safety, fire, bicycle, water, seatbelt safety, and whatnot. So very passionate about that.
Nice. A lot of us miss that. When we're bringing up our kids, we don't think about a lot of the simple, basic things. We're like, oh, they should just know that, but they really don't. They need to be trained.
Right.
It's very important.
Education is critical. It is.
So what do you have coming up? What do you want our viewers to know about?
Well, I have several things coming up. One, we'll be doing a show on the 17th here at Jazz at Jack's, a salute to Luther Vandross. And on March 13th, I'm getting an award from the Excelsior Youth Center for being a triumphant woman for some obstacles that I overcame as a child. Wow. And so really proud of that, and really waiting to see what falls out of the air. That's the way it goes when you do this for a living. You never know what's going to be on the other end of the phone.
Exactly.
So I would say just, stay tuned to my website, CherylRenee.com, and all of my updates go on there on a regular basis.
Do you have CDs that people can purchase?
I do. They can purchase them on the internet.
On the internet? Great.
Perfect.
Well, we're so glad that you've been with us today. You have an outstanding voice.
Thank you.
You're very beautiful.
Yay.
In and out. So thank you very much.
All right.
And thanks for all the great work you do, Cheryl, every day.
Oh, thank you.
So definitely go check out her website at www.cherylrenee.com and check out all the exciting things she's got coming up.
And now for a very special treat with the lovely Cheryl Renee, the incredible Beth Abbadis, and the incomparable Denise Gentilini, singing A Road Less Traveled from the CD We Are Voices. Take it away, ladies.
Standing there in my confusion, the story of my life, when I saw a shadow moving and you stepped into the light, I stopped to rest my feet. You see I'm weary from the search, so you offered me your shade. You read clearly is a path, if only to have loved you is more than I could ask. On a road less traveled, that's where we first met. A day in my life I will never forget. On a road less traveled, where once I felt lost, together we'll make it across. Together we'll make it across.
Welcome back. Wow, what an amazing song that was.
That was incredible.
We are so lucky and blessed to have Denise Gentilini with us. And dun 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 dun, she's an Emmy Award-winning composer, performer. How does that feel?
Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal, but wonderful.
Now I heard there's a very funny story that goes along with that Emmy Award. So tell us a little more about that.
The funny story is that it's a regional Emmy. It's not a national Emmy. So, you know, I mean, people don't mention the regional part. But the funny part was that this particular year, Vince Gill and Jimmy Webb decided that they wanted a regional Emmy. So that was my competition.
Yeah.
And everybody just kind of assumed, oh, Vince is going to get it. They were surprised.
See, I love that.
And the funnier part was that a week later, I went down to see him at Colorado Springs. He was performing, and I was the one who had to tell him that he didn't win.
How was he?
He was very polite.
Good.
And genuinely happy for me.
But see, I love
Nice.
to hear that, because that's even what our show's about, is being able that all of us are artists and we're creative, we're all talented. It's
Exactly.
not just the celebrities that can win awards. But now you're a celebrity.
Well, I don't know about that. But Vince sure made me look good.
Well, there you go. I like Vince Gill and I like Amy Grant
Oh,
too.
yeah, they're wonderful. They're
So-
wonderful.
And Denise, I know you worked very hard on the We Are Voices concert event and the CD that followed that. So tell us more about how you collaborated with all these incredible women. Hazel Miller, Cheryl Renee, Beth Avitt, they're all phenomenally talented. Tell us more about that.
Well, I was very lucky that they were willing to come along on this project. And my idea was to take all the songs that I had written over the past 20 some odd years and record them again beyond the demo, level, and use Colorado talent. And these were the women that I chose, and they were all perfect. Perfect for the songs that they chose. I allowed them to choose their songs so that they would sing what they wanted to sing as opposed to what I wanted them to sing. And they all did a wonderful job, and it turned out to be a great concert because of that.
They blend so well too.
Yeah.
The different styles of the voices, but they're perfect together. I love it.
True
I was there for the
professionals.
concert, and if you missed that, you've got to go check out our website and check on that because it was an amazing event.
Amazing. And
you.
of course, I cried. Shocker.
Yeah, no.
Not me. But, on a serious note, though, I know that the We Are Voices is to spread genocide awareness. What does that mean to you?
Well, my grandparents were survivors of the Armenian genocide. So this is something that's been in my family for a long time, and it's very important to me, and I'm very passionate about it, and genocide in general. I think that it goes on for too long, and we're supposed to be a civilized society, and it's time that people really start paying attention to things that are going on outside of this country and stop assuming that they couldn't happen here.
Exactly.
It's such an educational piece. I mean, we have our busy life. We're in America, the land of the free, and all of those things. And it's amazing to me that not only when I went to the concert, but I also was educated from Tamara Banks and Pastor Heidi locally here. And I had no idea what was going on, that it's still going on. And I think the thing is, a lot of people don't want to face that because it's scary. At least I think it's scary. But that's why I'm so glad that you're doing this. Education, and through creativity, that's what's so important, because someone can listen to a beautiful song, but if you have the message tied to it, that's the way to really bring them in.
I think music is a very powerful tool,
Mm-hmm.
and to be used that way is my whole motivation.
Right.
And for that exact reason you just stated, to connect it to a cause so that when people hear the song, they think about, you know, what they saw at the concert and the message that we were trying to put across.
That's outstanding.
So what would you like to see people change in their lives to have genocide awareness and do something about that every day?
I'd like to see people care more about people and not simply tolerate one
Right.
another, you know, but really accept and embrace all of our differences and that we really are the same, basically. And, you know, and that's pretty much it. Just really care about individuals and not separate ourselves and put some people down lower than others and dehumanize people, because that's how genocide starts. When
Exactly.
you dehumanize somebody, then you can kill them because
Exactly.
they're not human.
Right.
Right.
Well, thank you for the amazing work that you do, Denise, and the amazing concert and the CD that follow that. It is phenomenal music, and you are so talented. We're very grateful for you in the
Thank
world.
you. Thank you very
Well,
much.
and we're going to take a commercial break, but when we get back, Beth Avedis is going to spend some time with us. So we have some questions for both of you.
Great.
Okay? So stay tuned.
We'll be